we're going to make a 16-sided die from this net today. So I've printed it out and I'm ready to go, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm going to use tape today, not glue, and I'm just going to break off a few pieces and stick them to my tape dispenser to start with, because it's kind of hard to do that when you've got, you're trying to hold this as well. So just have a few bits of tape ready. You can do that after the cutting too. Alright, so we need to cut it up. The most important thing, as always with this kind of activity, is to be super, super neat. So make sure you are exactly on the lines, and that's going to make your dice come together much easier and quite neatly at the end. Daphne's come to join me. Make sure that you get around all the flaps there. This one here, although the flap bit joins up to the 15, that needs to be cut apart so that it can fold in. For this side with all the flaps on it, I've just cut all the way around the outside of the flaps, and then I can go around and just do two little snips, snip, snip, to cut out the in-between triangles. A bit quicker than trying to do one at a time. Okay, so the cutting is done. We'll get our mess out of the way and put that in the recycling bin. So next step is to fold. So every single line, including along those flaps, needs to be folded. It needs to be folded away from the printing so that it'll come together with the printing on the outside. And you want to be folding exactly on each line. So again, super, super neat. I'm going to start in the middle and then just work my way around each sort of fanned end. A tricky bit with this one will be not to get other things stuck. So you've got to work fairly carefully your way around this dice. And I'll jump forward to when I'm near the end. Alright, so I'm all folded. I've folded all of the flaps around as well. Now I'm thinking probably the easiest way to do this will be to join the two like cones together and then connect them to each other that way. So it will take a little bit of fiddling around. Now you could work your way around these ones first and connect them up this way, but I'm going to try and make the cones first. So just going to connect one side to that flap. Now you could glue that flap if you wanted to, but that will require you to hold it together. Whereas if I just pop a bit of tape on it, it's done. Okay. So then I'll connect the other cone together and just make sure it's all neat right up to the point. Nicely lined up. Okay, so now I need to work my way around connecting these two cones together. And there's a little flap to connect each one. So if I just go one at a time, it should be pretty straightforward until I get to that last one or two. Let's go to the next one. And we'll make sure those points don't fall in. Bits of tape ready. See how that point goes in there, so you've got to really make sure it's popped out. Now, as I'm getting around here, there's less space to put my hand in the dice to hold it, so you've got to do a bit more careful manoeuvring. I'll hold that there like that. Okay, now there's 3 left to stick down. I might even go to the middle one first, because that'll make sure that the other 2 are even and lined up. So if that one's right, then the ones either side of it should be okay too. And see how if you squeeze it, things will pop in. So you've got to be pretty gentle with it, especially during the building process. And the last bit there. Alright, and that's it. So now I've got a 16-sided dice that I can play all my maths games with. You can make them in all sorts of sizes. So I'll post the link underneath the video for where I got the nets from. He's got all different dice of different sizes. This is my 20 and my 16. So that's it. Have fun making dice.